Hello, this is Victor, and in the next video I want to share with you how to keep your paints in good shape, especially the ones from Games Workshop. There are some things that are specifically from Games Workshop, but there are things that you can apply in other paints. This works with water-based paints or acrylic paints like Games Workshop or Vallejo. And here the first thing I want to share with you, if you see this pot, in the Games Workshop there is always issues that the pot is not closing well from the back. See, this yellow also is have the same problem, and what this do is this makes that the paint inside can dry out. So what I recommend you to do is that you clean this area. Normally this area is because each time you open and close the paint, some paint drips in that area, and you want to remove this dry paint. You use a tool and then you remove this from the cap. Especially you have to be careful not to damage yourself, but I recommend you to remove this and to leave this part completely clean of paint. That way the cap will close perfectly again. So you try to remove it everything. Okay. Try to avoid that this is, if it's falling in, try to take it out, because this will create some thing that you don't want there. So, and you clean it completely. Okay. And now the pot will close perfectly. You see, this is one thing that you have to do. I have another one here that I need to clean, and then I clean the tool. You see that it's not rest of paints. When this is dry, I will throw this to the garbage bin. Okay. So this is one thing that I wanted to share. The other thing, if you see that the paint is too thick, for example this red for me is too thick, it's important that you add some water. I have to be clean water. So what you can do is take some water and you drip it in the pot. Okay, don't put too much. Then once you have put some water, close the pot, shake it very well and see if it's good enough. Okay, another tip that you can do, normally I use part of the sprue and I pour one or two on the pot. In that way I have an object that is helping me to mix the paint when I'm shaking. Why I use, and I try to use this part of the sprues, why I use this part of the sprue and not a nail or something or metal thing is, if it's a metal, be sure that it's stainless steel metal. If not, if it's iron and have iron and can rust, oxidate inside, it can interact with the paint, and because this is water based. So be careful what you put in. I put plastic because I know that plastic will not have any interaction. I know that the weight is not very heavy, but it's good enough to help me to mix. Now you see that the paint, even I need a little bit more of water, you pour more water. You can do it like that, or you can have a pipette if you want. So now I mix again until I have the feeling that the paint have again the right texture. Now it's quite good. Okay, so these are a couple of tips to help you in keeping the paints in good shape, and in that way I'm able to empty completely the pot so the paint is not dry, and then I can completely empty the pot. Especially you have to be careful when you add water that is very clean, and you don't want to contaminate, especially when we are talking about light colors. So this just was a fast tip to show you how to make the paints, the life of the paints longer, and yeah, to recuperate. You can even when they are very dry, you can recuperate some of the paints that if they are not completely dry. So that's all what I want to share in that video tip. I hope you have find it useful and informative. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and see you again later. Bye!